big tent where the guy starts summoning. What was it? Not Megatherium. That's the giant sloth. Something else. The giant
Titanothere.
Yes, Titanothere. And we had to subdue non-lethally subdue those creatures so that he could return them to their pocket dimension or wherever it is they come from. And then Shankor got charmed. I feel like I'm missing something.
Probably.
I mean, plant growth.
Yeah, the plant growth, they definitely got a little soured to you guys from that. And I mean, the whole circus itself is having to relocate a few hundred feet away because nobody can walk around in the current green.
Sure makes me glad that I'm not playing a druid right about now.
So the circus thanks you for your patronage, but has asked you not to come back. And as a consolation prize, they are giving you a box of circus crackers, animal cookies.
Oh, nice.
They're better than nothing.
These are special animal cookies where when you eat one, roll me a D3. So you could do a D6 and then divide that in half. And then from there, you'd roll a D8. And the cookie is formless until you put it in your mouth, and then once you take a bite of it, it has a form.
So how many cookies do we get?
There are. Let's see.
Shu immediately eats one.
Apparently,
I was demonstrating that you actually can roll. It's not in the die console, but you can roll it in the chat.
You can. Let's say, you can eat 5 a day, and they refill at dawn.
Oh, so it's a bag of it's a magical bag of them.
Yes, basically. Well, I'll let you guys find out. Shu, are you eating one?
Sure. I'll take one.
All right, you roll the D2. All right, roll me a D8. 7. Shu takes a bite of one, and as he pulls it away from his mouth, it looks like he took a bite out of a lion. And then you look at Shu again, and he has polymorphed into a lion.
Oh wow! That's
lions don't fit on top of dogs.
Cho's very surprised.
That has the scared dog, something's behind me trying to run away from it. Yeah.
Yoip. How long does it last?
It lasts for an hour.
Okay.
It is a polymorph.
Yep.
Well, I wasn't sure
until
if
you
it
lose
was
the hit points.
Oh, I was never exactly clear on that. So it says that when you're when you're reduced to 0 hit points, you revert to your original form. Is that with your original hit points or at 0 hit points?
It's kind of like the Druid Wild Shape where the additional stuff carries over.
Okay, I was never sure about that.
Yeah, so basically this is I'm combining the bag of tricks, and you get to polymorph into them instead of summoning them.
This is pretty neat.
Yeah,
I haven't done it yet.
A little bit more agency over what they actually do.
Yeah, but then again, you're stuck as a rat or something,
True.
Well, it's easy to unrat yourself.
Goodbye,
have
Coral.
yourself unredded, as it were. Actually, this is, now that I think about it, a very interesting. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't work that way. I was thinking you could use it as a poor man's featherfall, but the
Oh, yeah.
carryover
the
would
damage
just kill you.
carryover.
What happens if you eat more than one?
The magic's wasted until you and if you're in a different form and you try to eat a new one, like it'll just waste that cookie. You get 5 a day.
Can we force someone to eat them?
I think you have to take it out yourself, I'd say.
Damn, so no no turning someone into a rat to carry them around. Or a
If you
lion.
can convince them to eat a cookie out of your box, then yeah, sure, go for it.
Deception skills, here we go.
Can each person carry their own? So like if I grabbed a handful, could I shove them in my pocket and
I'd say if they're not eaten within a minute, they'd probably lose their magic.
okay, makes sense.
Do they just become a
So
regular cookie at that point?
so-
Yeah. Go
So
ahead.
one person has to hold the box of cookies, and then, there's only one box of cookies, but you can everyone can pull up to 5 per day.
Just 5 per the one box. I love how I'm trying to
Okay.
give you guys a fun magic item. You're like, how can we break it?
Well,
We're just trying to figure out the
want to
limits.
figure out the exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
It's
mean,
like
hey, what
there's-
kind of
it-
campaign
yeah.
would this be if we didn't immediately try to figure out how to use this?
That's true. That's true. I'm just
This
giving
is
you
the
guys a hard
kind of
time.
campaign where we need every bit of utility we can get out of all of our stuff.
I'm not that mean to you guys.
Not
K-Man, just
usually.
let me know when
Yeah.
you bring up a character or whatever, and give me the
Yeah, I'm
token for it too.
gotten one going now.
Okay.
Can you just run me through how to do the manual thing again? The point.
Oh, go to D&D
sorry,
Beyond, and then it's in attributes, I think, or something like that. And then it'll be a drop-down menu at the top there, and it'll be rolled stats, manual, something like that.
Right.
And then,
No, but where do I
in D&D,
in the Discord?
Discord,
Roll
go
stats.
to roll stats here, and then you do exclamation point rand
Here.
care. Yep, there you go, and do it
Okay.
again because you didn't get to 70. Nope, keep going.
I just get crappy luck.
Up there you go. Well, I mean, it's actually kind of good. That way, hopefully, you can roll in like the 80s or something.
You
Or
want me to
70,
do it again?
79s. Yeah, yep. You got to get it. There you go.
Oh wow!
Perfect. There you go. That's your
Holy
your
cow.
stat line.
Can't see your rolls.
He got an 80 on his
After
overall.
rolling a freaking 65, 68, 69, and then an 80.
All right. Let me know when you got a character concept in mind, and just
I do.
text me on the side or something. I'll run the
Okay.
game while you're doing that.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So we are exiting the circus as the circus security is escorting you guys out. What would you like to do now?
Man, I can't believe we got kicked out of Disneyland.
They're escorting us out.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are the reason that
Yep.
they're losing a bunch of revenue today because they have to shift their grounds hundreds of feet away.
We should
I
just
mean,
have somebody follow them around and cast plant growth every time they.
Wonder why
I mean,
they
if
have
you
to
have
do
to
I feel
that.
in
like they would
combat.
start doing something a little bit more aggressive if we started doing that.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if I was good enough with persuasion, if I was proficient in it, I'd be like, why are you guys throwing us out when that guy pulled all the bad shit out of the hat?
They assure you that they had it under control.
Then we got
Sure didn't look like it.
pockets picked.
That is the nature of being in a busy place. Is sometimes you just got to watch out for your belongings.
Note to
Well-
self.
I mean, besides, you guys are traveling around with a pickpocket.
I
Well,
think
we can't.
Yeah,
we
don't-
can't control Shankor.
we continue our way to wherever Snikt is.
Okay.
Agreed.
You guys are going to continue to the north. Let's see. Maybe back to.
Wait, did we get a? We don't have a rest or any kind of any kind.
You guys can go ahead and take a long rest. That's fine.
It would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably after all that.
I don't remember
You
how
guys
many
wasted
spell
a lot of
slots I had left
resources.
anyway.
You guys wasted a lot of resources. It's like, man, I could totally throw a boss fight at you and you get killed.
And how exactly do I show you this character?
Just
Right.
just message it to me in our private chat.
It should be in our campaign, I think.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe not. How do I?
Well, I'll need the token still too,
Okay,
or like whatever picture you want to use for it.
yeah, I'm working on it.
Do you guys want to do anything while you're taking your long rest, or?
Besides, find that motherfucker that stole my shit.
He's long gone.
Yeah, there's not much we can do about him.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
I don't think Malcolm doesn't have anything in particular he needs to do.
Now you're making me paranoid.
I'm just checking if you guys want to do anything.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't really have any like supplies or anything to craft anything or anything like that. So
Are we supposed to see all that?
Yeah. I was reminding you guys that there's a bunch of camps surrounding the circus as well.
Oh.
They
okay.
all look very similar to this, as the traveling guild is the one setting up these camps, and each one of these is like its own caravan.
So
Okay.
is this where we're camping?
I figured it'd be a safe spot for you guys to camp.
Okay.
And you'll hear like some people that know that it was you guys that moved to the circus, like grumbling at you guys, like totally made us miss the show, man. Stuff like that.
I'll just like whenever there's someone grumbling at us, I'll just tell them, you know, that show seemed pretty dangerous. I really don't think.
Not
we
talking
want to
about
see
that
one.
show. I was talking about the main one, man. It's gonna happen later.
If that wasn't even the main one, then I'm worried about what the main one would have been.
It would have been awesome. That's what. Pay 20
Sure.
gold for that.
Oh yeah, what was
Sounds
it?
like you got ripped off.
He just walks away.
Arbores cast plant growth.
And hundreds of people mob you guys. What's your next character?
Yeah, no shit.
How many commoners
moving
can you kill?
They're moving a quarter of speed, so we can get away.
How many commoners can you kill if they all come at you at the same time?
Probably an infinite amount.
I still can't do flying creatures yet, so I'd be.
Well, you can set up routes for like where people can get through. Like you can exclude areas from plant growth. So you could set up a like if you just drop plant growth on us, you could give us an exit out.
I'll turn into a giant elk, which is actually misleading because it's huge.
Huge elk just doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Is this
A
before
huge
or
elk.
after the long rest that you're doing all this?
Nah, they're just messing around.
I know.
I was just see if you guys want to do anything before we move on to the next stuff.
Yeah, I think we're ready to move on to maybe
Find
actually
Snikt.
Yeah.
I'd love to
Alright.
find Snikt.
I
That dude
mean,
crits all the
yeah.
time.
he does, doesn't
I
he?
drank my coffee. I'm ready to go.
All right, let's get you guys over here. Let's see how far we can make it. Oh yeah, you guys are like right there. You're fine. You're fine. Just out of curiosity, everybody roll me d20. See if we get any fun encounters.
Just a flat D20, no modifier.
Just a flat d20.
That wouldn't roll very well. That's a nat 1.
There it is. Yep.
So,
Yikes.
sorry, my brother is 18. It makes up for it.
That's right.
Maybe.
I think we're missing one from Zeus.
What do you need? D20?
D20, please.
Mavericks was pretty low too. That's also kind of low.
If I remember correctly, for this D20, it doesn't matter what we roll. It only matters if two of us roll the same.
Exactly. Maverick remembers my rules.
Okay.
No,
I
you
totally
guys
stole this rule for my own campaign, by the way.
It's nice. All right, so you guys make it to the outskirts of Waterlone. You find that you're coming into like another kind of a swampy area, but this one it seems like the roads are better maintained, and before long, you'll come along a couple of figures in the distance that seem to be on patrol. What do you do?
Whereabouts on the map are we?
You guys are the green dot right here.
Okay.
Do they look like just typical guards? Like-
It's getting towards dusk, so it's hard to tell.
Hmm.
And they're still a ways off. And it's getting a little hazy out and everything too.
Can I fly the Drake 50 feet above them and have him go take a look, see if he can't get a closer look so we can see like what
Sure,
they're
yeah.
wearing?
Like is the Drake trying to be stealthy at all, or is he just flying above
Yeah,
him?
I would say that he's gonna like, if there's trees or whatever, he'll try and stay out of their sight as much as possible.
Okay.
What would you like me to roll for that?
A d20, and I will pull up the Drake's stats. It
16.
seems like he does pretty good though. Where's Mr. Drake? Where are you? Drake has a +2. Okay, so you're rolling 18 total. Yeah, he seems like he's pretty stealthy.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you can, I believe, see through his eyes too if you're close enough, which like you should be. And yeah, you see a couple of medium-sized creatures. They're both carrying like halberds, and they're kind of strolling leisurely along. You do immediately notice that their skin is red.
I will definitely pass this information along.
Do they look like tieflings?
I don't believe. Oh wait, Zeus has seen tieflings at this point. They do not look like tieflings.
So maybe hobgoblins?
Do a history check.
Judging by our proximity to Tyria,
Uh-huh.
True. Yeah.
and since Shu isn't from around here, I'm not going to complete the thought.
What is
I mean,
this
if your
that you
character
linked
has
to me?
history on it, right?
Yeah, I guess you can roll a history check. Zeus as well. The thing that you linked. Oh, okay. It's really weird. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I guess we've
Right.
overheard a lot of conversations on this topic.
I mean, Zeus, with the with the knowledge of the arcane, you can definitely recognize that these are, in fact, devils.
Okay.
And they're just kind of leisurely strolling along, just having conversation. And
But it's also obvious that they're patrolling.
Mhm.
Okay.
Are you guys attempting to be stealthy at all? Because I'm pretty sure that they're about to notice you.
Um,
Yeah, I'd
I'll roll stealth.
I will upcast invisibility at 3rd level
Wow.
on myself and Cho. And then I guess I'll roll stealth.
The dog disappeared.
I could cast see invisibility just to be able to see you.
Wow.
It
No,
didn't
I'm just
help.
kidding. I don't have that.
The little man
It
and the
did not help.
dog vanished.
I think.
You can hear
I
us
think,
very clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, Malcolm apparently tries to hide behind a bush or something, and his bulk
Yeah, it's a little
kind of
too
sticks
small.
out on both sides.
I hide the same bush.
Oh my god.
All right, so Zeus, you appear to be the only one that successfully stealthed, along with your Drake. Yeah, these guys are coming along, and they're like, one of them like stops and like nudges the other one, like, "Hey, you seeing this?" And they like are pointedly looking at Malcolm's bush and everything.
Malcolm just acts like he's, I don't know, like he just nonchalantly whistles and walks out from behind the bush. Like there wasn't even any reason for him to be hiding there.
Just taking a piss, guys.
And
What's
your buddy back there, he can come on back too.
What do you guys want? I'm taking a whiz.
Why don't you finish that all up and let's talk for a second?
All right, I'm on my way out.
Go get one.
Why do I hear a dog?
I probably do not look at where I try hard not to look at where Shu turned invisible.
Can I smell wet dog? What is that?
Arbores makes a performance check, and he starts like panting.
Okay. Go ahead, Nick.
You could turn into a dog.
I could turn into a dog.
True.
He'll just kind of like look at you like, all right. He'll kind of give like a side eye to his buddy too. Like these guys are all right. Well, welcome to Waterlone. What brings you guys here?
We were looking for. Oh God, we were looking for a friend of ours who happened to turn to stone.
Oh, all right. And you think he's here?
We followed the people who were carrying him. Yes.
Ah, all right. So you're gonna want to go into the city then, right? All right. You're like, you're not gonna go around the city, right? So why don't you follow us? We'll lead you in.
How much do I trust them? Does it seem like they?
Is up to you, my friend.
They are definitely
Okay.
devils.
Does it seem like they're on the up and up with hindsight?
Yeah. I mean, devils are. I mean, they got ulterior motives, but they also are pretty lawful in their intentions. So,
Mhm.
if they say they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it. You just gotta
So
watch the letter of the word.
Yeah. So with all the devils have been invading, have they been like they've been holding the territory, I guess?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the invasion happened 30 years ago at this point.
Okay, so it's not like um they're not like hostile to everyone as long as
Yeah,
they respect
yeah,
the rule or whatever.
they've kind of developed into their own like principalities or duchies or whatever they end up calling themselves.
Okay. So really, I guess if we'd known that, we might not have hidden from them because we knew that they're like just holding they're part of
Right.
the like country now, sort kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and follow them in, I guess.
Okay. Sorry, I'm also trying to do a token on the side here. Where is this damn thing? Let's try again.
For potential reference, was there any CR2 beasts that Arbores ended up picking up on?
Allosaurus.
Okay, I wasn't
think,
sure. If
if-
this was okay.
Yeah, I think. Let's see.
T-Rex dog.
T-Rex is like CR7 or something.
It's a little one. What do you want?
A little
It
T-Rex.
was a little blind one,
Old
right?
T-Rex.
Yeah, it was the old blind one.
Yeah, the Allosaurus doesn't add a whole lot there. Okay. And I assume I'd have access to the cave bear,
Yeah.
the giant constrictor snake, if I wanted to use it. Probably not a polar bear.
All right, almost got your token ready.
Don't think I'd use the rhinoceros.
Yeah, I'm working on trying to figure out how to add it to the campaign. I thought I did. before.
I'll get it for you. Don't worry about that.
So I have the character sheet.
Here's a token.
Yes. As we're walking in, I'll ask the guards if they've seen any caravans that match kind of with the description we have of the people who are taking Snikt.
I mean, we get caravans in here all the time. It's like I can't guarantee, but like I'm sure somebody in town knows, and I'm sure you can find the information from somebody.
Okay. I guess that's what we'll do.
They're on this very southern.
I heard freaking Fabled, and it shifted me over. Yeah, they'd actually have more of like a slimy New Jersey sort of accent.
Hey, it's Jersey. What you
Yeah,
want?
exactly. Yeah.
Hey, you want to come and see Snooky with us?
There you go.
Nah, I got no interest in that.
And I heard something the other day about her like getting punched in the face by someone. I thought that was funny. Anyways,
Having the hardest time getting this freaking token set up. Let's see, where is it?
boo.
Is it a giant chicken? I got a giant chicken one right already.
It's
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to go, locked and loaded. Locked and cocked.
That's why it was being saved into monsters instead of tokens.
Oh no, we're
He's a monster.
gonna have a monster join us.
All right, there we go. And then, do you have a easier to read PDF? Because the one that you sent me, like it's all funky. Or at least, can you tell me your armor class, your passive perception, and your spell DC
Well,
if you have
is there not a way I could join the campaign? Join the.
one? You should be able to the same way you did with the other character.
I'm not. I somehow it's not. Showing
We'll
the
work on
same.
it later. How about that? We'll just work on it later. Don't worry. So tell me your AC.
I believe. Hold on, let me go back to it.
See, you can't even read your PDF. It's so fucked up.
No, I can't. No, it's on DnD 20. I was looking to add it to the campaign.
DnD 20.
Roll
D&D
20?
Either Beyond.
Roll 20
D&D
or
Beyond?
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Easy confession there.
If you still have the link I sent you, that should still work.
I don't. Oh, is that where it was? You
Yeah.
gave me the link. That's what it was. Fable did it.
Fable did it. That's the theme of
Around here,
Yeah.
he's known as Snikt most of the time.
It should be the first message I
Oh,
sent
for
you.
several months.
Not for a
All
while.
right, you tell me. I'm just gonna keep this moving along for now. Where are we?
Entering into water.
Yeah, you guys are so
Water alone.
you as you talk to these guys, you'll learn that the names that they go by are Guido and Lou. And they're gonna hook you up with somebody to make sure that you get everything squared away right. All right.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Am I still stealthing?
I
I
mean,
feel
you
like
don't
I
have
should
to.
still be stealthing.
I wouldn't recommend it. How about
Okay. Okay, never mind.
that? He's like,
Emerge out of the bushes and be like, yeah, I was taking a leak too.
Yeah, it was a really long whiz. I just happened to keep going while we were walking along.
hey, check it out. This guy's having a drink too, man. That's so cool. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we're gonna set you up with Richie. He'll get you squared away right.
Old Dicky Devil.
Yeah. Richie'll do you good, man. He's a big shot around here. He works at Central, you know.
All right, good to know.
All right, so they take you through different like canals and ferries, and eventually like towards the actual center of the town. Oh, did I actually shift you guys? Oh, I did actually shift you guys over here. Cool. So yeah, and then yeah, it's like Malcolm moving around. I was like, oh, okay. And they lead you to this grand building and escort you inside, and they say, yeah, tell Richie that that Lou and what would
Guido.
you go by? Guido. That's right. Lou and Guido. We sent you, and they'll be like, yeah, just press that button right over there, and somebody will get right to you. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I think.
Yeah.
Is it the Drow
How high is this
Paladin
building?
came in?
No, it is not. I'm trying to.
I know. I'm
I'm
trying to figure out what
clicking.
his new character is too, but I don't know what it is. So you just
Not
work on
letting me
that, and
campaign.
we'll get you in eventually. He looks like he's like gonna be some sort of like witch doctor-y dude. He sent me
Yeah.
a Baron dude.
Yep, Baron Samity.
Yeah, but I don't have the PDF to work off of, so
I
I'm
know,
just
I
like,
know.
or I have this like crappy one that like literally the boxes are the size of my screen and the numbers are like a 8 font, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna work with that.
Oh boy.
All right, so yeah, you guys are in the central bank.
And wait, so
How
do you not have the D&D Beyond link for that character? Did you create it in D&D Beyond?
Yes, I have the character
So
in D&D Beyond.
you
I'm
should be
just
able to
trying
click
to.
share at the top of the character sheet and copy that link, send it to Gables. I'll make it easier.
Right. I was just trying to. I don't know why it won't let me just add it to the damn campaign.
You could just create a new character too. It'll probably save you more time in that campaign. Just do that
so
and delete the old one.
where's the share button?
So on the character sheet, on D&D Beyond, there is a
So
share
this.
button on the top bar, just above your stats, basically, or well, depending on how
Yeah.
wide your screen is.
To the left of short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. It's it shows the D&D Beyond. It says Beyond 20. Is what's left of my short rest.
Does anybody
Oh,
know
it doesn't
who the
say share.
WHK HBBHW5RW is? Like, who is that?
Mm, I am not aware of that.
I don't know who Nava King is either. Everybody else I recognize.
Have people been sharing the campaign with people outside of our server?
Maybe.
You're
I'll check with other DMs, see if there's anybody that
Mhm.
is extra.
Your character could be set on private, Cayman.
Is that why?
If there's no
Yeah,
share
go
button.
into your home and then the home on the character creation bit, and then scroll down to it should be like a public or private or like campaign only. I'd just make it public.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey, Gables, how high is the ceiling in this?
In that particular room, it is 90 feet up, and there's this cool chandelier that comes down to like about 30 feet above you guys.
Okay, so the
Uh,
drink is going to be just above the chandelier.
Okay. And the materials in this room are all like they spared no expense. Like anything that's yellow is solid gold, and the floors are like this nice like soft velvety like carpet. Like the chairs are like silken fabrics. You got like a lot of like jade marbling and such going on.
Good
Nice.
thing Shankar's not here. I feel like he'd be chiseling away at the railings.
No shit.
I was just about to say, like, if he was here, I think we'd be in combat already.
Probably.
You probably would have tried to pickpocket the devils or something.
All
All
right.
Yeah.
right. Looks like we got something at least. Here we go. What is this? Hey, it's an actual character sheet.
Success.
Success. All right. Is that really your armor class, or do you not have your armors put on?
I don't think I have any armor.
Oh, you're a wizard. Are you going to be using mage armor? Let's see what are your spells.
Perhaps.
So you do have mage armor, and we'll say that your AC is 4. Oh wait, what's your dexterity? Your dexterity is you rolled really low on some of these stats. Your dexterity is only a +1, so yeah, we'll say your AC is going to be 14, and just make sure you just have a level 1 slot just marked off at all times. And I'll just do that.
Okay.
I'll just say that your level 1 slot is used for that. Okay, so AC is 14. DC.
Yeah, because there'd be like no instance where I wouldn't get hit.
Pretty much. So try not to get hit. You can dodge or wrench, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, your HP is so low too. I thought you rolled like an 80. Why are your stats so?
I don't know. I put it in the menu. I manually put it in.
You put wisdom
With
high,
13.
intelligence high. Let's see.
I guess I don't
Did you
need
add your
wisdom,
racial
huh?
bonuses?
Yeah. Why is it
Maybe
so
not.
low? Everything seems really low.
And did you, if he's level 4, have you had an ASI yet? Did you forget to put that?
Oh, have you? Yeah. Well, I guess he put in high charisma, wisdom, and intelligence. So I guess he just
I'll
wants to
change
be. He wants to be
Squishy,
intelligent.
squishy wizard.
Yeah, yeah. You just want to be squishy. That's fine. We have a couple other squishies around.
There.
You know, you should join the party going to the cave. Use another non-frontliner.
All right.
Their frontliner's the wizard.
Yeah. Actually.
It's crazy that that 5 only has like 2 less HP than I'm forgetting his name. Our other
Milford.
Nopeford, yeah, who's a fighter.
How did you guys do the HP again? For the first 3 rolls, I get the max, and then
Yeah.
plus
And then
my
you-
modifier.
Yeah, plus your modifier, and then you go to
Which is 3.
either roll or take the average or whatever.
Yeah, Nilford's only level 4 though. He has like 56 HP at level 4.
Mhm. I guess this is his first outing.
So do I get the
This guy
max
hasn't
plus
happened in
3
long.
every
That's that
time?
character.
Yeah, so you should have what
So
9, 18,
I have
21 to
4d6 for my
start.
hit dice.
Yeah, 21 to start with, and then whatever what's the average from there? He has a +1 modifier and a d6 die.
It'd be a 4
Okay, so
So 7?
you
or oh, so
Or no.
so it's the
is
I'd have
21
30.
average is
So yeah, you'd have
rounded
25
up, right?
still. Yeah,
Yeah.
you still have 25 either way.
Okay.
All right, so we got you all set up. Boom. You guys see this dude sitting in the lobby as well.
Yeah, he looks
do
like he
I,
belongs here.
How do I join the
The Roll20.
Your-
You
yeah.
should still have it. How did you join last time? You got to
Oh.
save this stuff, man.
Fables?
Yeah, the link
Uh,
should still be there.
Yeah,
Which one should I? This one? Beyond
it's
20?
it's
No.
no.
Roll
Go to
20.
Roll20, and
Here we
then
go.
it's
There we go.
the Everath table.
I think for your next character, you should probably make it before the session.
Well, I called him in last second,
Oh,
basically,
okay.
because we had Cool Kid and Happy drop out, so I was like, oh, I'll just
Yeah.
get some other people.
That makes sense then.
He figured the difference between 4 and 5 might be the difference
I think I'm in here.
between life and death
I'm
with
black
the
screen now.
Archdevil we're fighting later.
Black screen.
Scroll to the
why?
right.
Oh no, he doesn't have control of it quite yet.
Oh, that'll do
For
it.
whatever reason, it doesn't let you guys have control when I first bring it up.
Looks like a ghoul of some kind. Is that face paint, or is he like a undead? Oh, it's like
It's face paint.
okay.
I'm a
Hmm.
human.
Well, I mean, you don't have to, you know.
It's tribal markings, kind of, basically.
He's very stylishly dressed.
He is super stylish. You see a very, very stylish dude here.
Malcolm is like, this guy seems a bit pompous. I guess we are in a bank. I don't like this. Malcolm just feels very out of place here.
Yeah, and Baron, you see 4 somewhat scruffy looking.
I'm still black screened.
Are you really?
Uh-huh.
Can you refresh?
Arboris
I mean-
is wearing his wooden clogs as well, so when he walks, it makes a nice clapping sound.
Clack, clack, clack.
Okay, and it should be center middle of the screen, man.
Center middle, you say?
No, I'm not seeing it. What the heck?
I don't know what to tell you. You have control of your character, and
Is it on night mode?
oh yeah, you might be knighted. Yeah, you're right here, but okay. So sorry, I think I forgot to put the light. Yeah, I don't have any lights in here. That's the problem.
Well, I can see fine. And,
Yeah, I'm not sure why I can see it.
We can all see fine.
though I guess no, because it should look like dark vision if it was dark.
My next
Yeah,
character is just going to be
try
blind.
that. Can you see now?
Uh,
I don't think actually I have daylight on, do I? Yeah, it's daylight mode right now. I really don't know what's up with
Try
these.
zooming
Maybe
out
my
some.
browser's not supported.
Yeah, try zooming out or something and zooming back in. Like, you guys.
Yeah, I did have that. I had to zoom out and zoom back.
It does that to me like every time.
Sorry, guys, working on it.
It's alright.
I saw a
You're
little
good.
ping, but
Yeah,
I
you
don't
see the
see it.
pings. Yeah, that's where your character is. So look in that area.
Mm. And I'm zoomed all the way in. It's just black.
Okay.
Maybe I'll try
Shit.
refreshing. I'm at a loss here. I don't know what to
Let
do
me
for you, man.
close it out and then rejoin the. Alright, now launch game.
maybe double check that he has control.
Yeah, you said it did.
You're Kendall S, right?
Yeah. That's me. Yeah, I see pings. I can even make a ping, apparently.
Who wants to share their screen with him? How about that? And we'll just roll that way.
Let's see.
That'd be on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't. It'll kill the.
Oh yeah. Not. Writer,
Yeah.
can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Here, I'll give you control of his guy then too. Boom. All right. So in Discord, K-Man, go ahead and
Yep.
click the live button. Watch his stream.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm downloading Chrome right now to see if maybe
Oh,
that
that might be it. I'm running Chrome and.
What browser do you use?
I was working fine the other day. Opera GX.
Oh,
That's
well,
what I. Well, I just use
Opera is
regular.
Chromium.
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah, he was doing fine
I-
last Sunday. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
it's being kind of wonky. But anyway.
Weird. I don't know.
So
Okay.
we're in a bank.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are in a bank, and nobody's pressed the button yet. You guys are just kind of waiting in the lobby.
The time has come to push the button.
Pull the lever.
If
Arbores
nobody
just
else
pushes the
pushes
button.
Okay, or
Lever.
Arbores pushes the button.
Apparently, someone clicked on that
Uh,
door because it's locked.
What kind of bank is it?
After a brief pause, you'll hear, "Hello? What can I do for you?"
Yeah, that's a good question. Why are we here again?
Guido and wasn't it?
We're here to
Is it-
talk to Richie.
You hear it? You got an appointment?
Guido and what was the other devil's name?
Lou.
Lou.
Lou and Guido sent us.
Oh, those two fuckwads. All right, 1 second. And then you hear a buzz, and the door on the right unlocks. Just head in and go to your left or right there, either way, and then take the next left or right, depending on which way you went, and then there'll be the first door on your left or right.
Very clear directions.
Understood.
Shoe's getting it.
I'm following Shoe.
I'll bring Baron along.
Oh, you know what? Even like I can't see through Baron either.
That's so weird. All right, and
You
then
know,
the
you're
door
welcome.
closes behind you.
So
Ah,
maybe
there he is.
maybe it's something with the vision of Baron or something.
Oh, that
Is this
is
the
definitely it.
classroom?
Actually, I forgot to turn his vision on. Ah,
That would
hey,
do
you
it.
should be able to see him now.
Oh, I see now. There you go.
Okay.
I totally forgot about the freaking vision.
At a loss.
All right, yeah, you open up this door and you see
I'll let you
a
control.
lot of devils just in their books and everything, writing away. Arbores, with your higher perception, you notice that there is an empty desk in the back there, and it does seem to have some blood splatters to it, and it looks oddly conspicuous that devils decided to not keep a neat, clean space, as if perhaps it's there for a reminder for the rest of them.
Oh my god. They didn't do quite good enough work, and so one got killed.
Rishi
You
You have an
Dinero.
error in line 3002 of your reconciliation.
And you see a very gaudy looking devil just kind of lounged on the chair there, just looking rather bored until you guys walk in. And I mean, he's still lounging, but you can definitely tell that he's kind of watching you as he's lounging.
These are devils.
Every single one of them.
I got a bad
say-
feeling, brother.
At least none of us are paladins, right?
Yeah, right.
So
Gotta
I
leave
hear
that,
that Guido and Lou sent you guys. They find you out in the
Yeah.
outskirts, huh?
Yeah, we were out looking for a caravan that has one of our friends.
Oh yeah, caravans come through here all the time. They actually pass through my my loving grace here as I don't know if they told you, but anybody that's operating in the city, they have to have a soul coin. That is the currency of the land. And if you're found without one, like if somebody happens to lose it, God forbid, then it's not going to be a good time for you. So yeah, just keep a hold of your soul coin once we get you one, all right? And don't be caught in the street without one. So let's get to business,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
All right. Step right up, make a line, please. Nice and clean here. Excuse me, sir. Please get off of the papers over there. Please get in the line, sir. I won't tell you again. All right. First up, name, please.
The names are Arbores.
Nice to meet you. I'm Richie. Good to meet you. Welcome to Waterlone.
Hi, Reggie. Thanks.
All right. So do you know anything about this process? As he holds up this this coin that's roughly, it's kind of the size of your fist, pretty much. It's a good, I don't know, softball sized coin. It's like, you ever seen one of these before?
Yes.
Aha, you're a good liar. I like you. Try not to lie around me, all right? All right, so what you're gonna do is you are gonna, and he holds that one out to you. You're gonna put just one drop of your blood on this, and that binds your soul to this thing. Don't worry, I'm not gonna take it. It's just currency, just so you can use it and get stuff added to it. Your gold's no good here, so we got to get you set up with one of these.
Okay.
No. We're not selling souls. I'm just setting you up with the currency of the land. We're all good here. Don't worry about it.
So, trying to think. So I don't think what my brain says to do is to swap my blood for some other blood I have on me, but I can't think of a reason I would have like an animal's blood sitting around in one of my.
And this guy is like
pockets.
watching you like a hawk right now too. What's the holdup? Just put a little bit of your blood right there. It's all good. Look, and he pulls out his own soul coin. Look at this thing. It's nice and thick at this point. I got so many souls in here. People done me wrong, and I got those souls, and I get to use it as bling now.
All right.
What are we striking?
Arbores punches himself in the nose and gives himself a nosebleed.
Oh, that's an interesting way to do it. All right. I like that. You Doris, man. All right.
He will hesitantly put a drop of his blood on the coin.
I like your spit. All right, let's see what the coin got hit, and it briefly shines. It's like, all right. You're not beholden to any entities. It doesn't seem like you got any deity on you. All right. Looking good. All right, here we go. And all right. So just so you know, there's the exchange rate. So if you guys want to add more like chips or fragments or pieces to your soul coins, then you pay gold for it. Here, this is the money changer too. And then when you leave the city, if you got any extra soul coin, you just exchange it back. It's all good. We just we just love to keep it in the city here, and we don't want you to take your soul coin anywhere else. Really, it's just for Waterlone. Don't go to any of those like Andeport. Stay away from there. It's the bad people over there. They don't have the good of your heart in their minds at all.
I trust him implicitly.
Yeah.
He seems like a really nice guy.
Arbores is kind of confused, but he nods his head in agreement.
You have 1 soul coin. So if you ever want to spend your soul coin at 0 value, it is a 10 to 1 exchange rate. I'll type it out here in a second. So
So you're saying we leave our soul coin here when we leave?
Oh, cool.
I don't have any.
all right, so that's our exchange rate right there. Yeah, so any excess like chips, fragments, pieces, or souls that you have in addition to your own soul in there, you can exchange back through here. Like you don't have to, but he's trying to suggest that you don't take your excess souls to another devil establishment that is not Waterlone.
Basically, they want you to not be able to spend your money, or they want to keep all the money here.
Yeah.
Arbores would continue nodding, even though not fully comprehending.
All right. You're all set. Go ahead and just wait right over there. All right, next up.
Malcolm walks up. Malcolm walks up, takes out his dagger, and pokes his finger.
Oh yeah, that was the way I was kind of expecting that other guy to do it, but he had it his own way, huh? All right, let's see what's going on.
I don't know if he has a metal dagger on him.
All right, you're looking good. Cool. All right, you got yourself a soul coin. You got any questions?
No, I think I understand it.
All right, you guys want to like add any like fragments or chips or anything? Because just remember, your gold is no good here. So if you go and try to like go to an establishment, they're gonna want payment in coin. All right, in soul coin.
And so there's 1,000 chips to a soul. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so does I guess the soul coin comes with 1 soul on it since we have our soul?
Yeah, it's your soul. So basically, if you're broke, you have to start chipping away your own soul to get stuff. So it's a dual purpose.
I think I will go ahead and add 10 chips.
All right. That'll be 100 gold, please.
I hand over the gold.
He takes his soul coin and he just taps it to yours, and they both glow brightly, and you hear screams in your head of hundreds of souls being transferred, or hundreds of bits of souls.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's cool, huh? Yeah. I love it. Loves it every time. All right, next up, let's keep this line going. We got more customers after you guys. All right. What do we got here? Oh, you're kind of a scrawny little thing, aren't you? All right.
Soul's the same, isn't it?
Say again.
Soul's the same, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have good spirit to you. All right. Let's check out what's going on here. How do you get your blood out?
So I will take a lancet out of my herbalist's kit. Is it herbalist or healing?
We
out
got
of
a
my
fancy
kit
guy over here. All right, fancy, so
And-
fancy.
get exactly one drop of blood.
You are very precise, aren't you? All right, I like it. All right, let's see what's going on. Looks good. All right, you got yourself 1 soul coin. Do you want to add anything to it?
Yeah, let's add 2 fragments.
All right, that's 200 gold, please. Thank you. Pleasure doing
So-
business with you.
If I return with a less than even balance, is it possible to combine fragments and restore the integrity of the original soul?
Yeah, we can shift stuff around and everything. You might feel a little bit different if you're not like all your soul in there. It might change things just a little bit, but don't worry about it.
It's immediately raising some Theseus-ship problems.
I had another question, but I've forgotten it, so I'll just...
It's all good. All right, next up, creepy looking dude, come on up.
Well, hello there.
Hello. Let's get a piece of your blood, please.
Alrighty. I dabble in a soul collecting myself, but
Oh
this
yeah,
one's
you got
bit
some
new to
souls
me.
on you. Look at you, big guy. All right, let's get a soul coin in your hands.
My snake slithers out from inside of my cloak. And basically I crawl him. He crawls down my arm and then bites me right on my wrist.
Look
and
at
then
this guy.
2
He has a
little
trouser
sprouts of,
snake.
yeah, and then I use that to get my blood.
All right. Let me check
Sounds
what
like
type
a-
of wizard.
Pretty sure that
you
was
are.
a coat, though.
Yeah, I know, right? He was just being funny. He thinks he's funny. All right.
Got a funny guy here, hey?
Oh, look at you. You're a dark wizard, aren't you? All right. I like it. All right. Yeah. All right. It looks good, though. It looks good. Yeah. You want to buy any extra? Put on your soul there?
Nah, I think I'm gonna keep it right where it's at.
All right. What about Mr. Greeny over there? You want any extra?
No.
All right. Let's see. All right, next up, little guy that can't stick in a line. How about you? Oh man, you can't even walk straight. You guys.
Sorry.
I didn't see them drinking.
All right, what we
Sorry.
got here?
I'm about to shed, so I apologize. I get a little
Oh,
cloudy
that's
vision.
nasty. I like it. You
So,
you got any uses for that skin afterwards, or you want to just leave it here?
I do a
I,
little
Throw
something
it
with
to
it.
you.
You wouldn't like it.
Oh, you would be surprised what I like. Yeah.
Hey.
All right, let's see what you got going.
All
How are you
right.
gonna give me your blood?
So
This
Zeus
is
will
the
just
weirdest
pull out a
devil
dagger.
reaction I've ever had.
Zeus will just pull out a dagger and like lift up one of the scales on his fingertips and go just beneath the scale and get a drop of blood.
All right, you're pretty exact too. Let's see what you got. And as soon as your blood touches the soul coin, it turns a different color. It turns more of a blackish. He's like, oh, we got a little bit of situation here, huh? Looks like your soul is not quite fully your own, is it?
What do you mean?
I mean, have you pledged your soul to some sort of deity, or have you made a pact with anybody? Something extra plan on around here. Like you're not fully in control of your own soul, there, buddy.
I don't know what he's talking about.
That's because of
You're
your
a warlock.
Oh, it's because I'm a warlock?
Yes. Warlocks get their power from making a pact with a higher entity. So part of that is showing up in your blood.
So I'm just like, well, I'm a fucking warlock, so
Oh, you're one of those guys. You're like weak on your own, but then you got a big friend, and then somehow it evens out somewhere in the middle. Huh?
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? I can't give you full credit on your coin because you're not fully there, if you know what I mean. So let's give you let's give you a 70%, and yeah, just try to make that 100% before you leave, and we'll be all good, huh?
So how much do I have to pay to make it 100%?
No, you gotta make that up the old-fashioned way by
What's that
getting
mean?
other people's souls, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Just
Mhm.
anybody?
I mean, hey, if you're not that close with your buddies over there, you could get some of their souls, I suppose. But I don't need to know how you do it. But you just do it, all right?
So
So if
Okay.
he can get
why
souls from
was
anywhere,
it,
why can't he just pull some, like, change out some of his gold for souls that you have?
I don't like to deal with the pact, and it's just messy because then they come after me, and nah, I don't want that.
so where's the other 30%?
You ask his patron where his other 30% is, all right? It's not my
So
problem.
So then if he leaves with only the 70% on his coin, there shouldn't be a problem, right?
I mean, that's I guess we'll see, right? Like, I don't know. We'll find out. I don't deal with your type very often.
Well, if that's what I'm coming in with, I don't know why it would be different than when we leave.
We'll find out. I'm just as interested to see how this goes as you. I'm just trying to recommend that you leave with a full deck, you know? I mean, this is Waterloo and people come here to play, right?
I mean, we're just passing through.
That's what they all say, right? Yeah, they're all passing through.
Passing
Alrighty
through
then.
or passing on, I'm sure both happen here quite a bit.
Exactly, yeah. All right, try to keep there's not too many laws here, but just try not to kill anybody, like, and definitely hold on to your soul coins, because if you go losing them and then some of the muscle out there finds that you lost them, then you're going to be back here to talk to me, and that's not going to be pleasant, because I'm going to have to just send you on to my superiors, and that's just not a good look for anybody.
Let's just say we do accidentally kill somebody, quote unquote. Do I get their soul that way? Do I just like
I
hold
mean,
hold the coin up to them?
if I don't know what happened, then I don't know what happened, all right?
Awesome. Thank you.
And so what's the process for transferring between
Oh yeah,
soul
yeah.
coins? How can we do that?
You just tap it to each other, and then you will it over, or you got to be careful because sometimes people with particularly strong wills, they'll come up and try to sneak a tap on your soul coin without you knowing, and then they steal stuff from you and you didn't even know. But luckily, there's a little bit of safety feature built in where both coins glow brightly when somebody's trying to do a transfer. So you just watch out for the glow and make sure that nobody around is trying to touch your valuables, you know?
Malcolm is going to grab a pouch and put it um, basically inside, like on the inside of his pants, basically, so that it's
Oh
not
yeah,
possible
people like
to get
grabbing
there.
down there. I know, yeah.
Are there any long-term health risks from keeping a soul coin?
I'm a devil. I like that stuff, so it's not really a risk to me, you know?
Are there any things mortals would be worried about?
I'm sure there's some fine print somewhere. Hey Guido. No, you're not Guido. What's your name again? Yeah, you just see if there's any fine print about any health hazards to the junk in the trunk. No, we're good. All right, we're good. Yeah, all right.
That'd be the
Not
weirdest way to
reassured by the answer.
become a sorcerer.
Yeah, your future kids may have like a fiend bloodline. Who knows?
Wonderful. This is how there are so many tieflings now.
No. Tieflings.
Oh,
It's because
they're demons.
we get busy. We get busy with the women folk, you know.
I'm just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, we took care of those pesky paladins that were trying to like persecute us. Like, we're just here to have fun and make
Have a good
everybody
time,
have a
right?
good
Yeah.
time, right? Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
good times around here. Just have a good time while you're in Waterloo. We'll all be happy.
Malcolm is going to be very careful not to let anyone take his coin.
All right, where you guys? You guys said you were after some caravans or something.
Yeah. I'll give him a basic description of like what we expect. Like ask him if he's seen anyone like that.
He'll kind of like think for a second, then he'll start tapping his coin to his head. I'm my memory, man. It's just not quite what it used to be no more. Maybe when he can help me jog my memory. It's so poor these days.
Unfortunately, my persuasion is not
He's
nearly high
totally
enough.
just expecting a payoff.
Yeah, bribe. But does he seem like he doesn't seem like he knows anything?
He could at least get you started. I mean, I could at least tell you about like the city or something. Like, come on, like I just get bureaucrats' wages here. I gotta make my money on the side. My coin didn't get this hefty by just doing paperwork.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come out of your soul coin too.
Yeah. So, who wants to grease up Richie De Niro's the money there, huh?
I guess.
Pass.
How much? Or
Can Arbores swallow the coin? How big is it?
It's the size of like a
Just the
softball.
size.
Like, yeah, it's pretty big.
Probably not.
Plus, I think you want to keep your eye on it.
If it was in my stomach, nobody could steal
how
the
would you-
stuff from it.
How would
Yeah.
you get it out?
Vomiting.
And then you're gonna deal with like the whole like intestinal blockage bit, and
yeah, probably not the best option. I guess Malcolm will, since we're the ones looking for Snikt, Malcolm will go ahead and say, how does a couple of chips remind you of anything?
I mean, my memory is so fragmented; it's hard to tell, man.
So he wants a fragment for this.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you want to help me jog my memory with, man.
It's 100-ish gold. 100 gold.
Yeah.
What if we traded you some info instead?
Hey, this guy's thinking now. There's like as I said, there like soul coins are the currency of the land, but there's always other ways to buy what you need, right? So this guy right here, such a smarty pants with his little pokey thing that got his blood out and all that. It's so fancy. Listen, what sort of info you got for me?
We happen to have a pretty much direct line. Pretty much nobody's going to have this info any faster than us, I can tell you that. You know the city to the south just a bit?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's just been a rather large fire there.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
An enterprising fellow such as yourself might be able to capitalize on that.
That's
As we
true,
understand
yeah.
it, there are a number of cults involved.
Ooh, yeah, cults. I mean, do they worship like
Probably
Asmodeus, or do they worship Mammon, or who you got cults for, huh?
So what was the creature? It was a Baloth?
No, it was a double-headed Etten, basically. That like if you describe it to me, like you see his like expression go from like excited to like more like you see he suddenly puts on a poker face. He's like, what do you know about that thing, huh?
That it's bigger than I like to deal with.
And what do you say happened to it?
Well, it should,
Last we found, it was active.
Huh. All right. All right. You know
Can't
what?
speak for the others there, though.
And all right. All right. Well, that's some good bit of info. I'll pass along what I know for you, because that's a very juicy bit of info, and we're gonna need to act on that real quick. Well, after you guys find your dude, how about you stop by here again, and I hook you up with another job, all right? Because that's some bad juju down there. If we can't just let that go, right?
Sounds
right,
like
but-
a reason for me to
I can see
get
it
100%
cramping your
of my coal.
business. Oh, sorry.
I mean, this little halfling's doing the talking, right? He's the one giving me the info. If you want to take that up with him, then you take it up with him. But anyways, let me tell you about our lovely city here, right? So we got where we're at right now is called the Fountains. All right, it's a sorry, I had to cough. It's a district, it's kind of like it sounds. There's fountains everywhere, and it's just like made for like being pretty and shit. And this is where you're gonna find like a lot of the upstanding casinos and such. And then so this is like the center of the city, and then getting into like further in, like in the more like poshy area and stuff, you go across the span, which is just like this long bridge that takes you to another neighborhood called the Deeps, and that's where like all the fancy folk are staying, and they have their manners and shit. And then if you go the other way, like out towards the outskirts, then you got like the Narrows, where like you got all the like the middle class folk, and they're making their lives out there, and you'll get some of the casinos out there too, the smaller ones and such. And then you get a little bit further out than that, and you get like another artsy district called the Arches, and that's where you get a lot of like your like merchant type folks and anybody like that likes doing artsy shit and all that, stupid shit. I don't know why you waste time on that, but anyways,
Whatever gets a soul.
exactly, whatever gets the soul, right? And some people say that they put their soul into their work, so I guess there's a beauty in it, right? All right, and then past that you got the nets. That's kind of like more like lower middle class and everything. That's where you get a lot of your like fishermen, that sort of thing. You're not going to find any casinos out there, really. None that you want to go to anyway. And then past that you got Driftwood, which I mean you got some like food markets out there, but it starts to kind of stink out there, if you know what I mean. It's like it's getting a little shitty out there. And then you got Flotsam, that's all the way out on the outskirts, and that's kind of just like everywhere out in the outskirts. It's hard to like really pin them down, and because they're kind of floating around too, yeah, your caravan, like I could see them being anywhere in like the Arches, or maybe they're fancy and they went to the Fountains. I don't know what sort of person you're going after, but I mean, if they're fancy enough, they might go to the Deeps.
Mm,
You guys get all that? That was a
Yeah.
lot of info, right? Yeah.
We
Um,
got it.
And then I guess if you're looking for a place to stay in your fancy lake, you can find like Hotel Barovia that's in the Fountains. And let's see what else we got around here. You can find like rooms in like most districts if you got what they're looking for, whether it's souls, or maybe you find some like drugs that they're into, or maybe you change some info for them, or whatever. However you want to pay you for your way. Some people got some crazy shit going on, so wherever you want to stay. But yeah, and then some of the casinos around, you got out in the Deeps. Actually, just before you get to the Deeps, you got Pasha's Palace. It's a big old ship out there. It's like the only ship in that harbor that they let happen. because mostly it's everything's going through the span there. You got in the fountains, you got the Lotus Bloom. It's super fancy place, run by Dragonborn. They're just so fancy, you know. You got the Silk Sage. I think that's over. Where is that at? That's in the Narrows, I think. We got the Golden Ticket. Yeah, those little gnomes. They got some fancy stuff in there. Yeah, they like little slot machine things they call it. I don't know. Where was that one at? That one's in the Narrows too, huh?
Malcolm is just like his eyes have glazed over somewhat.
You got the Underdark. It's super like chill place that like run by Drow and shit. Like it's super cool. They're all edgy and shit. Yeah, they're cool guys. You know, those where are they at? They're in the arches, aren't they? That's weird, huh? All right. And then who do we got from there? We got the Siren's Call. Yeah, that's a good place. You got some sweet looking chicks there, if you know what I mean. That's in the fountains. Then you got Brimstone. Yeah, that's a cool place, right? Right, Brimstone. Yeah, Fire and Brimstone. Yeah, see what they did there. That one's in the Arches again. I think they run it out of like a blacksmith shop. I don't know. I've never been in there. It's not my vibe. Not my vibe.
What's your favorite place?
Oh, that had to be the Viper's Den. That's the one I was just about to tell you about. That one is located in the Narrows as well. It's kind of a little hole in the wall, but it's cool. It's cool, yeah. And
So,
those are
which way do we go?
as I said, we're in the fountains right now, so you either go towards more in the city, or you go further away from the city and like towards the
Okay.
outskirts. Like, I don't know.
Well,
I don't have
I
a
think we
map
wanna
right
go-
now for you,
Yeah,
but
I think we want to just get out and experience the
What?
city now. Thank you for all the information.
yeah, no problem. Thank you for the information. I'm gonna forward
Yeah.
that up to my superiors. Yeah, that's look for a job real soon. We're gonna need some people. All right. Try not to die out there.
Awesome. We tend not to.
All right, you
Oh,
you- just don't piss off any of those big old devils out there. Some mean mama jumbas out there, you know.
We will try.
All right, if you know what, I like you guys. So if anybody gives you some trouble, tell them that to talk to Richie first. All right.
Will do.
Okay, will do. And then Malcolm's looking around, trying to see which door is the way out.
As you're getting like closer to their desks, like these guys get very like agitated and start like covering their work, like.
Yeah, there's a door over here on this side. I don't know who just opened it, but
Yeah, we start going this way.
Oh yeah, take
shoot,
a right and then a left and then a right. Oh, I mean, no, just take a double right and then a left. All right.
all right.
Out this door? Okay.
Yeah, if you're going out that door, just take a double right. All right.
Shu gives him like the rock on thing.
Rock on, man. Yeah,
That's,
I like you.
That's like the devil hand sign, right?
Right. And then
Similar.
as you get closer, this one unlocks. You hear it click.
So outside is to the north then?
Yeah. Yeah, basically you guys are just exiting unless you want to mess around in the bank that probably is watching you.
Yeah, probably.
Shu's gonna pause there, and he's going to reweave the bandages on his chest so that the coin is secured inside them,
Okay.
and ideally hidden.
Oh, also, I guess Malcolm would have asked, just to clarify to Richie before we left. So we need to touch the soul coins physically. Like you can't do it without touching it, right?
Yeah. You got to touch them, and they both shine brightly and everything, and you know, like everybody knows what's happening. And then you just imagine how many you're giving over to the other coin. All right.
And if they don't touch, like if you have a layer of cloth between them, Does that stop it?
Yeah, that should stop it. I think I haven't tried it though, so you let me know how it goes. All right.
Okay. I'm going to go over to. I'm going like as we're walking out. I'm going to try with Arbores that basically wrap my soul coin in a cloth and then touch it to his.
They both
And-
get bright, but nothing happens.
Okay. Cool. That's
So,
good.
like-
that means
It's kind of like an anti-theft thing where like you can't just have somebody just pickpocket you by like just touching your coin without you knowing.
yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to
Mhm.
confirm. Okay, cool.
Basically, as soon as the coins get within like a foot of each other, they start glowing.
Okay. But they have to physically touch without anything
Yeah.
to transfer.
Exactly.
Well, that's
So
cool.
you can't get pickpocketed, but if you go into
I
a
get-
transaction with somebody, they can try to drain it.
It has to be like he kind of touched on that earlier. Like if somebody tries that, it's a willpower battle basically.
Mhm.
So
Well, but that's what I mean.
Probably
So
like a
the
wisdom or something.
yeah, it's going to be a
You-
wisdom or wisdom.
you have
based-
to be sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
So you have to be in willingly performing a transaction to begin with.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But as this has been going on for a few decades now, there's a lot of different people that have figured out ways to game the system. So,
Mhm.
yep.
There's going to be plenty of assholes trying to take your money.
And you guys look like fresh meat.
Yep.
All right, I haven't heard anything from Zayas or Baron Samidi for a while, so let's hear like what are you guys thinking? What do you want to do?
I want to get the fuck out of Waterloom. It sounds like.
Yeah, I'd rather leave if you don't mind.
Well, we tracked the caravan that we're after here.
I say we ask 5 people different questions and then get out of here.
All right, which district did you guys want to go to first?
The one where Snikt is.
we're like in the
Man,
middle
it'd
of
be
the
so
city
cool.
right now.
Yeah, you guys are totally in the mid. Like this is Central Bank, where they purposely like put land here just so they could build it in the center of the city. So they built it up.
The the first place that he said, or the closest place to us that he said that it might be, was the Deeps. So
But that's like consider that like a gated community kind of. Like he was trying to convey that where like that's where the up and ups are and everything. So you might have to get an invitation to get over there, or figure out a way to sneak over there. But it is heavily guarded, and this is a very surveilled state.
I'm a lot less trusting of invisibility in a place run by devils.
Yes.
So then the one after that, I think he said, was the Arches, the next nearest.
The Narrows was the next nearest.
Oh,
so
it was.
Yeah.
Well, the Narrows was the next nearest district, but I didn't think he said that the caravan might have been in the Narrows. I might have missed that though.
He
they
didn't really seem to
maybe. Yeah, he didn't actually really know about. He was like just trying to tell you about the city, and he was just gonna let
Mhm.
you decide where like they'd end up. Yeah, the Narrows, like if you think the caravan like went to somebody that is like in a middle class sort of situation, like that's generally where a lot of like the workers in the different casinos live, and like just day-to-day workers, that sort of thing.
It's definitely a middle class thing to take Snikt. So
I assume
crime soda.
at this point Snikt is still petrified. Like I wouldn't, as a character, wouldn't know anything.
You as a character wouldn't know anything, nor as a player at this point, because yes, he is definitely petrified.
Okay,
so.
if he's just still petrified.
So there's a few different ways. Okay, so if they went to all the trouble to petrify him and take him somewhere, right? So they want him for something. So the only two ways that I really see this having gone is that either whoever arranged this whole thing has him, or he wound up in either in the deeps or in the narrows as exotic decorations to somebody's casino or estate. Those are really the only two ways I can envision it having gone. So then, if the mastermind behind all this is the one who's got him, then odds are, since the initial goal was to gather the entire group, probably they are wanting us to find him, so that they can have their meeting or whatever that they wanted in the first place.
It's gonna be funny.
And
when
were that
three
the
of the
case, that
people
would
who
be the
weren't even
dupes.
there.
Oh, sorry.
So it's gonna be funny when 3 people who weren't even there just show up.
Right.
Who are you guys?
Hey, yeah, guys, I hate to kind of ruin the whole mood. I can't keep going, dude. My eyes are fucking killing me. It's like
It's all
1
good.
o'clock in the morning.
You're
I
good.
wanted to really play. It's late for me.
Don't worry about it. We got
I'm
Baron
sorry.
ready to go for some
All
other
good. It's
session.
happened to all of us, man.
Yeah, I'm fucking dozing off. I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm trying to listen. Like, I just can't. I can't.
It's all good. Have a good night, man.
Next time, guys. Y'all have a good one. Good luck. Have fun.
Have a good
You
one.
too.
You too.
Take care.
Oh, okay. So I guess let's I guess do we want to just go ask around and see
Sure, yeah.
How are you doing that,
Are there
Arbores?
he taps Q while moving his token.
Oh, that one was
Oh.
just right clicking. But yeah.
Right click.
Or
Q
tapping
Q
also
Q
works.
does it too, yeah.
Are
I
there
think-
like gate guards?
Like which area are you looking for gate guards? Because there's
Like
kind of
the-
like guards everywhere, but nowhere. Because you have like this false sense of like this is just a city that's very well run and everything.
If Norzen was here,
I wonder if anybody's seen giants.
So like from around the outskirts of the city. So trying to figure out where one particular item from one particular caravan went in an entire city is much more challenging
Mhm.
if you're just going to random places in the city and asking people, especially people who are accustomed to seeing caravans and other such like.
Mhm.
But if you go to the people who are supposed to be paying attention to that, and basically if you find where something entered the city, then you've got a trail.
So, what this city does in particular, because they're surrounded by a salt marsh, they have the patrols out there to guide in travelers and guide out travelers, basically. So they can safely make it to and from the city, and then they kind of get a vibe for the travelers as they're guiding them and everything. And yeah, that's just kind of how they do it. Like, if it's a hostile party, then they can call in backup, all that fun stuff. So if you guys had attacked the devils, that would have gone very badly for you.
Yeah.
How go ahead.
Who was the one who is I guess do we know which or no, we don't know which person actually came with the caravan to deliver the Snikt.
You know that it was a Kenku that stole him.
Mhm.
And then I think somebody saw the Kenku use disguise self on himself a couple times too, like throughout the scrying and everything that you guys have done on him or had done on him.
Mhm.
So you're aware that it's a Kenku that has illusion magic at his disposal.
Do we know of anything else that was on the caravan? Any other goods or?
If you guys had asked around back at the circus more, because I was trying to convey that like there was different caravans around the circus, you would have found that one of the caravans was that person's thing, and they got sick of waiting for the caravan to continue on past the circus, so they set out on their own again. So I'll give you that info for free.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, maybe we pose as representatives of somebody who's looking to buy exotic statuary.
Okay.
Oh.
That would probably land you somewhere in the arches. Or the fountains, I guess, because fountains have statuary too in each fountain, but they're pretty much set. Or you guys
Yeah.
could go to different casinos too. Saying you guys are in Vegas, might as well use it, right?
The house always wins.
Arbores says no desire to gamble.
Oh,
Yeah.
where's Shankar when I need him?
Yeah, Zeus is just like ready to get the fuck out of
Shankar
here.
might not
Malcolm
be
just
willing
doesn't
either
even
after what
do
happened
it.
in the last session.
That's true.
He needs to collect books.
So yeah,
Apparently.
so I guess let's go search the arches and fountains for people.
Well, you guys are
selling
currently
exotic
in the
statues.
fountains. Do you want to try like finding stuff in there again, or in that area? Sorry. Or do you want to go to the arches?
Well, we're already here, so we could at least like walk around, see what
Yeah.
we see.
I don't have a bunch of different maps for everything. I just have like one map per zone ish. So just use your imagination for the rest of it.
Yeah.
But here you go. Here's the fountains. Yeah. So it's a district like this that it's a very open feeling. There's a lot of art to it, a lot of flowing design, still a lot of opulence as well. As this is like the pseudo strip of this place. So there's like at night there's like going to be lights everywhere and everything, and it's designed to catch your attention. And like each fountain, it seems like more elaborate than the last, and like some like have like automaton like sort of like movement to them and everything. Like you can tell that people spent a lot of money on this.
It's like the antithesis of what Malcolm wants to be around.
Yeah, exactly. Like you guys are great here. I think Happy would love this place too, honestly. All right, so you guys are asking around for statuary vendors.
Statuary private sales, more like. So, like, the idea is that we represent some wealthy patron who likes to collect exotic statuary and then sort of imply that exotic means petrified.
All right. Let's get one roll for each of these. Let's do. What should we do here? Let's do an investigation. Let's do a persuasion. Let's do a perception. And well, it seems like it should be good. Maybe an insight too.
I've got +4 to insight. Well,
I have a
I guess I
+5.
can do the persuasion.
I can do perception. It's +5.
Oh, I already did the perception.
Okay.
+8.
So we got insight, perception, persuasion. What was the other one I wanted?
Investigation?
Investigation.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
I'm not sure if any of us are.
I just
All
got
right,
plus
might as
one.
well be you, Zeus.
Yeah, I have a
Oh.
+2.
Right, yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so you guys are able to like pick out people to question and everything, and you're able to like parse through if it's somebody that like knows what they're talking about versus somebody that's trying to just bullshit you for like to scam you or something. So you're able to parse through those two bits. You're having a harder time convincing people that you are not trying to scam them, and also it's just hard to even know where to begin. Like it's a completely different field for all of you. So it's like me jumping into like quantum physics and just expecting to just walk up and get a job or something. Like it's it's just so alien to me, and I'm just trying to talk out the
Yeah.
side of my ass. You know.
You've never done that before?
I mean, I no, I haven't.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I was like, well, if you
Alright,
carry
well,
We're really not in our Boris's element. This is not something he.
we're
Have-
pretty much coming up short on this one anyway.
It's all good. I mean, you guys are still trying. You're giving a good effort, and you like trying. Like you might not be going the correct path, but that's still. I mean, as long as you guys are still having fun, right?
Oh yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
boy,
So
yeah.
the mountains seem to be a little bit of a wash for you guys.
You know,
Yes,
what's the rain? No, hold up. I guess I can just look that up.
yeah, do we have like locate object or something? That would be
I
helpful.
mean, that could work. He's technically an
there.
object right now, but
Yeah.
you have to be within 1,000 feet, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or do we have any other divination spells that could be useful?
Plant growth.
I mean, Arbores might have a few different types, and Zeus may have a couple too. I don't know what he picked for his spells. I don't remember.
I got nothing.
Well, I mean, on the druid list, you might have something, so it might take like a day or two of like switching
Yeah,
around your lists
compare.
and everything.
Because you could probably scry. Well, do you have scry?
No, this guy's a
That's
5th
two.
level.
5th level, yeah, I thought so.
I mean, I could charm somebody to like, but again, that doesn't really help because they know they've been augury. What's augury?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Yeah, I think Arbores might have I mean, at least some spells to help you out a little bit.
Let's see what's on the druid list.
And just to check, do you guys have no interest in doing any of the casinos? That way, like for future prep, I just won't prep the casinos.
I don't think Milk.
The only reason I don't want to do it is because of the soul coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, you know me, Gables. I don't want to leave anything significant up to my luck.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure so I don't like waste any time prepping or anything.
I mean, speak with plants might. How far into the past do they remember?
Yeah, I guess it depends on the plant, I suppose.
See if you can find like a fungus that has like a really wide mycelium network.
It's only
There you go.
within the past day, so that won't do us any good.
Like you guys know that you're at least looking for a Kenku, right?
Yeah.
Are Kenku common here? Like
no, they're from the east.
As much as they like in this
They're
city,
fairly
like
rare.
They're
are they
pretty
any
rare.
more common here than anywhere else?
No, I do have locate object.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, it's 1,000 feet.
Well, and the thing is, you personally have not seen.
That's also true. I have no idea who we're actually looking for.
Describe.
But Zeus has like
you
guys have like minor illusion or something, right? You could like
who here has seen the statue? Let's see, it was
Zeus.
I have minor illusion.
Zeus.
And I've seen the statue, yeah.
And
yeah,
I
so
think
you can minor illusion it for him.
Was she with us?
All right, yeah, I'll cast
no.
minor illusion.
Oh, okay.
Showing
So
him the,
Zeus gives you a bust of the statue. And I mean, it could be part of like your interrogation, like, hey, have you seen this statue? Like that sort of thing too.
Okay.
Augury doesn't really seem like it would work either.
Did we kill the Medusa?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to, I think I can only switch my spells out on a long rest.
Yeah, and actually, if I remember right, you actually didn't kill them. No, did you kill a dude? Somebody got away with it. I forget. It was one of the chicks got away. I think Medusa lived actually.
Yeah, the Medusa lived.
So I could
I think we
also
ended up killing
minor
the
illusion the
Minotaur.
Medusa.
Trying to give people nightmares with that shit.
I mean, if we want to give the locate object a shot, and we wanted to hang out for a day, Arbores would not be opposed to the.
Yeah. How about what we do is we go look for the in the arches and spend the day kind of doing
Mhm.
search, and then we can if we don't find anything, we can do the locate object as well.
If we can narrow it down to the district, then locate object would probably be a lot more helpful.
Yeah, like if we can find out if anyone's seen a Kenku recently in here. So actually, as we're here,
Can you upcast locate object?
No.
no, I don't think so.
I mean, you can use a higher spell
Strange.
slot, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, or anything extra. So I think Malcolm will also go around to the people we've talked to. Or not even just the people we talked to, but just some of the statuary vendors and ask if they've had a Kenku come through recently.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. I am great at those.
Yeah.
One second. Hey, actually, I accidentally went off my character sheet. There we go. And persuasion.
A 4.
Not quite.
They give you the rundown too of like, yeah, they hold out their coin. I just don't quite remember,
And Malcolm's like, I don't. Malcolm's just like, I don't really care to split my soul up for this. So he's not going to. He's kind of nervous about his soul getting lost.
I mean, you can make more. Don't worry about it. I mean,
Yeah.
have you ever heard of soul coin mining?
Oh God. Do you have to work on a treadmill for 5 hours?
Yeah, exactly. And then sometimes you hit like a block and everything, and it's great. It just comes rolling in.
You have to hire a bunch of like gnome illusionists and
have them constantly casting their spells for even one chance of
Yeah.
Oh God. That sounds like
yeah. See, isn't soul coin
that sounds
awesome?
like just a really easy way to waste spells, like spell power.
spell slots.
Yeah.
Isn't soul coin awesome? I love it.
It's proof of it's proof of spell slots. Then you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's interesting.
And of like just the mojo.
Do you also get to have like these interesting looking pictures that you don't actually like have on you, but you know that you own because you have that soul coin?
Oh, no. That's a completely different currency. We don't use that here. That is a different principality that we just don't want to talk about,
Okay. So is every city in Tyria now running off of blockchain?
I mean, or some sort of... They all have their own ways of getting your souls from you.
Just crypto bros, the cities.
Exactly.
Oh,
That is what this is.
That's why Malcolm hates it. Okay, so I guess.
All right, so you guys are heading over to Arches?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a very like canal heavy city then.
Oh yeah, it's all built on canals.
Okay.
This is less insulting.
Water,
less insulting to Arbores' eyes, but still not,
Still lots of stone, not enough trees.
Not enough waves for Malcolm.
Yeah. And like I know I don't have any like NPCs on here, but just imagine that this is still like pretty bustling area. Like you get a lot of like working type people here that are just going to and from different areas that they need to be, or like blacksmiths or whatever. Like it's all bustling.
I cast shape water and make a nice little wave go down the canal.
It kind of like fizzles out because it's just shape water.
Yeah.
If you want to use like control water, then you can make a wave.
It'd be a really small wave.
All right,
So,
so you guys are
we'll do that later on an actual beach.
yeah.
This is next to the next to a bay, right?
Yeah, it's kind of split into like there's a few islands in like the harbor. There's like a bay out there as well, and then there's a lot of this is like in salt marsh as well. It's like the further outskirts you get is more the salt marshy bit. The cleaner the water is, like the deeper into town.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we'll want to ask around about Kenku and about any statues for sale that are particularly exotic.
Okay. Go ahead and give me let's say persuasion for the Kinku and deception for the statues. How about that? Whoever one roll for each one.
Deception.
And I'll help out to whoever wants to do the persuasion.
I'm a +2, so I guess we're all like a +2. No?
I'm a +4
Alright.
for persuasion.
Oh, you do? Okay.
And I'll try to help out by being like sort of the I guess this is still middle class, so it's more probably not super into like the surfer bro thing.
Yeah. But so what are you asking about for both? So now that we have the scores in, like can you walk me along your lines of questioning?
So I guess with the maybe we say that we're looking for a friend who's a Kenku that we were told to meet in the city, and we're hoping that somebody could help us out. Like I may have seen him. He was supposed to be around the arches somewhere, but didn't give us a precise location to meet him.
Okay. With that, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay. I'm pretty decent at that. If I don't roll 4.
You can just see like as your sentence goes on, they get more and more cold towards you.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have just said something wrong, or there might be something wrong with your sentence, but you know exactly what it was.
Okay. Well, that's not great.
How about for the statues?
So that's going to be along the lines of we've been sent a long way to acquire unusual statuary. And have they heard of any that's recently come up for sale or otherwise entered the city?
With that, you would they'd like send you along to like one of the artisans in the area that specializes in statues and everything, and we'll say his name is Michelangelo. How about that?
All right.
Very
Hello.
familiar.
Yes. How may I help you today?
We were told you were the guy to go to for statues.
As you look behind him, he actually has a entire like workshop of people doing his statues for him, and he's just like the front man pretty much, and he claims all the credit for this stuff. Yes, of course I am the man for statues. What can I help you with? What are we working with today?
I'll let Shu say what he's
So Zayas will cast Minor Illusion and show Snikt as a statue.
I did have my
go ahead.
short bow out too when I got petrified, so the
With the
daggers
short
are
bow in his hand.
Yeah. Actually, I think there was an arrow knocked on the string.
This is
With an arrow knocked.
interesting piece. You have an acquired taste, yes. And he motions one of his assistants over. Yes. It takes quick measurements of this little image here, and yes, we can have this ready for you by Tuesday.
No.
Oh,
As a matter of fact, we were told that this statue had recently entered the city, and we thought if anyone would know where we could find a statue like this, it would be a master of the craft such as yourself.
Well, I mean, obviously, this is no mastery of work here. Like, I did not make this. It is clearly inferior work. I do not know where to sell. It would not be sold in my establishment. No.
Oh, of
Perhaps
course
you
not.
could go to Jimmy over across the canal over there. He puts out some substandard work. I'll tell you what.
so
Sounds
you
like we need
make
to
all
talk
your
to
own
Jimmy.
statues.
Yes, exactly.
Jimmy-
Michelangelo's
Jimmy
works
buys-
of art. I tell you.
Yeah, but then Jimmy, he sometimes imports them.
He cuts corners, you know. Jimmy's a Jimmy, you know.
When
Names
you're
have
making a
power.
statue- when you're making a statue, don't you have to cut corners sometimes?
I mean, I do all the work myself. It's these are just fine helping folk that just round out the edges a little bit, and then I come in and do the fine detail work.
See what Jimmy has to say about that.
He is a liar as well. Do not believe a
Oh,
word
As
he
well,
says.
wow.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, as
Is
Is
well as-
Michelangelo a devil?
No, he is. What would he be? We'll say he's a turtle.
I was just waiting for it. I almost asked.
Does it, and he's probably wearing a headband too, or a
Yeah, of course.
face mask too.
I mean, and his favorite color is orange. So
hmm
yeah, he's and it shows through in a lot of his work. And every so often, like, he will try to like give you guys some flatbread that has like some sauce and cheese on it. And
Oh,
he
so
keeps
that-
using this weird word that like sounds like it might be like abyssal or something. Cowabunga? What?
Malcolm's probably heard that a few times.
Yeah.
Cowabunga.
Yeah. He likes it. He likes you, Malcolm. Yeah. He will give you a 20% discount on a bust of your face. How about that?
Ooh.
For you,
Tempting, but,
for you, sir, only 300 gold, or I guess I'm sorry, I keep forgetting we can't do gold around here. What is that? What, three fragments? Is that what that is? Yes.
That'd be 3
For you,
fragments. Yeah.
you, sir, 3 fragments.
Well, that's a tempting offer. I'll just like. I don't have time to be looking at it, or I'll have to think about it.
We can certainly forward your name. Could you perhaps give us a card or something that has your name and contact on it so that we can forward your establishment to our patron?
He snaps his fingers, and one of his assistants gives you a 2 by 4 inch like slate card that's been like obviously it's been etched by somebody else, but it has Michelangelo's name on it, and you know he's giving a thumbs up, and yeah, it's ridiculous.
All right. You may very well be hearing from us again soon.
I look forward to your patronage.
Right, and then we get out of here as quickly as possible.
Cowabunga, man.
Cowabunga. Then we're gonna go over to Jimmy's shop over here.
All right. Let's see. What do I want Jimmy to be? Jimmy, we'll have him be a rat. Sure, why not?
Some rat folk.
Yeah, a little rat folk dude. He comes skittering out. Hi, how may I help you?
We were told that you are the person to go to for any imported statues.
Oh, yes. I mean,
Finding some
if you look around here, there is no good statue maker, so it's just better to if we import them, and then we can say that they're exotic, right? And then we can upcharge them.
Are you talking about upcharging us right in front of us?
No, I'm just saying that
Deus will cast minor illusion and say, "Do you
yes,
have one of these?"
that something like that. That looks very exotic. Yes, I can find that for you. I'll get it for you for a fragment and 3 chips, huh?
I mean, are you? You don't exactly seem to be drowning in fragments here.
I mean, I do well enough. I mean, if it wasn't for the guys that come by and rough me up and steal my fragments, and I'd be doing so much better. And then you got that jerk over there, Michelangelo. He just kind of mutters and starts like pacing back and forth.
You know who this guy reminds me of? He reminds me of the hallway hat guy from The Fifth Element.
What else you guys gonna ask?
Arbores will poke Malcolm and be like, "So, I know we don't want to spend any of these soul things. You think this guy would help us out if we,
Oh yes, I help you. Yes,
took care of his harassers?"
I mean,
Yeah.
I need fragments, so I'm a little behind, and the bounce, the muscle's gonna come by soon. Yeah, I don't want to go. Can you give me fragments, please? Please, I'm just a little behind. Please, I need fragments. I mean, for you, good deal. Fragment and 2 chips. I find that statue for you. Fragment, 2 chips. Yeah.
How fast can you find the statue?
You got money? You got the coin?
Well, you've got fragments. I was wondering if it's worth it to spend it on you.
I mean, Jimmy's worth it. Look at me. I'm as honest as can be, right? I get you that. I get you that statue. I tell you where it is if I find it. Or I don't know. Maybe I can just steal it.
Have you had any dealings with Kenku before?
They're mean. I don't like them. Sorry, I had to cough. That guy's voice. He definitely gets more agitated when you said Kenku, as if he does have some sort of dealing with them.
Okay.
What do you want with them anyway? They're bad folk. They kill you. They kill your.
Where can we find Kenku?
They're a guild of assassins and illusionists. They're very hard to find. Very, very hard to find. But they take out targets and work for criminals. I don't know. Bad people.
So, what district would we have luck finding them in?
Anywhere we can find money, right? Yes. Assassins love money.
So maybe back in the. So it's
Hey,
gonna be
that statue looks like a Kenku. Are you? What's up with that?
I would say, well, I mean, Kenku are interesting to.
Nah, no, they're horrible. All right, you know what? Fragment and 5 chips because you still love Kenku so much.
How about this? I'll give you 3 chips now, and I'll give you another 7 if you actually can get the goods on this statue.
3 chips now and no 4 chips now and 5 chips later. Yeah. That's 4 chips now, 5 chips later. Yes.
3 chips now and 7 chips later. That's what I already said. 3 chips now and 8 chips later.
Wait, are you offering
5
him
chips
more
now
than
and 3 chips later. Yes. More now. I need now.
I don't think this guy is going to be able to actually find us the thing.
No.
I get it. Jimmy gets it for you. I promise. I just need fragments. I am a little behind and they're gonna come for me soon. And I need to not be behind when they come for me.
Oh boy.
Bad things
That's
happen when you're not squared away.
This guy has a bit too many gambling debts, it seems like.
Mm.
I just
More-
like to live in a city with casinos. There's nothing wrong with gambling here, right?
In Shu's
Nothing
expert medical opinion, does he appear to have any signs of substance abuse?
Yeah, that could definitely be a part of it too. As you guys have gotten away from the city center a little bit, you'll see a little bit more people partaking in illegal substances, or at least bad for you illegal substances. Like, because closer to the city center, you'll still get illegal substances. It's just it'll be more like pure and everything. But you guys see that he's fully convinced that he can get this product for you.
I guess, well, do we want to take a chance on this?
Yeah. I mean, so who do any of our characters really have a motivation? I mean, I have a motivation as a player, but do any of our characters have motivation?
I definitely have motivation to find Snikt, but I don't have the soul apparently to.
I mean, you still have
Throw out.
70% of 1,000 gold to spend, basically. So you have 700 gold or 700 gold worth of chips and fragments and
but
everything
then I
to
have
spend.
to get it back too.
Yep.
So Zeus will plead the case to those who don't know Snikt as well, and say, "Hey, I would totally pitch in if I was feeling comfortable with it, but given the situation at hand, and seeing as though I've been told I have to reach 100%, and I'm already 30% down from that."
You believe that? No, just don't go under 0. No, you're fine.
Okay. Then Malcolm will go ahead and decide. I mean, we came all this way to help out Snikt, and
Yes. You look very generous, sir. Yes. Please, yes. Fragments,
so
please.
it's going to be three chips now, and then 5 chips later, is what you said, right?
No. 5 chips now, 3 later.
Your alternative is 0 now and 0 later.
You guys are just like Kenku.
Just like Kenku.
I'll take it or leave it.
Tell us about this
How
Kenku.
about 3 now and 7 later, like he said before, huh?
I'll make up the difference.
Yes, you. I like you. Yes. Okay.
So I'll go ahead and I'll pull out my soul coin and say 3 chips now, and then 7 later.
Yes.
Once you've found,
he's like waving his like shaking his hand at you, like shaking paw, like he's just like give. Yes. 3 now.
Okay, and then I'll go ahead.
Remember the will thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me 3. Yes.
Does Arbores have anything to help with like saving throws or something?
I have a +5 in wisdom.
I won't take any extra, I promise.
Just
touch it.
In spells, particularly, no.
Enhanced ability would probably help if that was to ever come to.
Mm-hmm.
But he please.
I'll go ahead and Do it. Oh God.
Yes. Okay. And he like as soon as it completes, he just like runs and just jumps into the water and swims away.
I wonder. I feel like we got scammed here, but well, I guess we'll come back tomorrow and see what.
It's 30 gold.
Yeah, 30 gold.
Well, if that's actually what took place.
No,
Well,
he didn't try to steal extra. Like I would have had that be a contested roll if it was extra.
Mhm.
All right, you guys have a questionable ally.
Player, yeah.
Yeah. What would you like to do now?
Kind of want to send the
So he
Drake
said-
with him.
Yeah,
Like he went into the sewer system at this point. Like
Mhm.
Well,
He said that they would be in, or the assassins and everything would be in the areas with money. So maybe we could
The Narrows.
search out the, well, not just the Narrows, but also like the deeps.
Well, we
have to
don't
get
have
invited.
There.
Have to get invited.
Oh, and how are we going to get invited?
Fake it till you
I
make
mean,
it.
there are casinos
Mhm.
and other areas to this place. Like
Did you prepare a casino for this week?
let's see. And there's also other establishments like I have a brothel ready. There's a bathhouse. You guys go back to the bank if you wanted.
Wasn't the with the Deadeyes? Right?
Oh, you know, I need to shed. Let's go to the bathhouse.
I mean, he totally could. He was not actually with the Deadites. He was working with them, but he was not a part of them.
Okay.
Like you guys pissed off like a few different factions, and the Kenku got together the other factions so he could get his mark.
Oh, see, okay. So I was under the impression, I guess, that both of the kidnappings were under the purview of the same organization.
You had 3 different organizations working against you guys at that point.
Well, I did recognize that there were multiple factions involved in the actual execution, but I assumed that there was a single purpose to it.
Is this
Dual purpose.
Is this a backstory thing for Snikt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Up until this point, that had not occurred to me at all. Like we've been looking for. We've been looking for my character, and I had no idea why he had actually gotten taken. Okay.
Guy works for a shady organization and gets out and wonders why a shady organization gets him back.
Well, when you mentioned a whole organization of Kenku, I did start to wonder at that point because I thought I remembered that being Snikt's backstory was like killed his handler or something.
He did kill his handler.
It's almost like karma happens or something.
I
can't believe it took you this long to find out that you've like been following your backstory.
I had no idea, no clue.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Now I'm afraid what's going to happen to Cordell.
I know, right? Don't worry. I got stuff working for him too. Like it also has to work out that like your character has to be where the thing is happening too. Because I like have stuff going on and then like, well, that character's like hundreds of miles away from this thing, so that doesn't happen yet.
Right. Well, and Cordell got away a little cleaner, but
you guys are also lucky you didn't bring Nils and Delnaris to this, because this is the city that you guys were in previously.
Oh yeah.
I was really hoping you'd bring those two up here.
Really interested in meeting us again.
Yes, you guys, the bank scene would have been detained.
Oh god. Is that it's not it wasn't the bank, it was actually the residence of someone who we
it was the mayor basically, or the governor of the city. Yeah, you pissed off the big guy, so expect some maybe bounty hunting going on with that too. Probably, like you guys all gave me like hey, we pissed off this thing, and then I ran away. I'm like, okay, well, these things are going to start looking for you now. Just happened to be Snikt was the first one found.
Well,
Okay.
you know, a pleasantly pastoral backstory doesn't have very many hooks.
It's all good.
Maybe I should. Maybe my next character should be like, I grew up, you know, in Arcadia and never had any problems in my entire life, and everybody loves me.
Oh, then that's when
guess
you
that's
get like
kind of
yeah, that's when you get like world-changing things where like something is about to happen to Acadia, then you have to stop it.
Right.
So the Duke of Waterlone, Roland Stokes. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to reread my backstory because I couldn't.
Has to pull it up.
Open up the Word document.
I mean, it's not very long. It's like
I know.
a paragraph.
I was like, this is the one I'm working off of right now. All right. Oh yeah, that is. Now they see that what you meant Maverick. It's funny.
What with Cordell?
Well, I meant the hat guy when you mentioned it before. I was like, I don't know what he was talking about, but now I remember that guy.
That guy? Now I don't remember what I said.
The guy that was the rat.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I mean, there's a lot of artists. Like you could fill in anything on that you wanted in the whole backstory thing. Like it was.
Yeah. But it just happened to be the first one that the dots connected. So I'm trying to fit all your characters in when you guys give me backstories. All right, so you guys are doing what now?
do we want to go to like? Want to go to a slightly more opulent place and start looking for Kenku Guild, or do we want to maybe take a long rest somewhere, or find somewhere to bed down, take a long rest, so we can get a locate object going?
Zeus will shed the next long rest.
I think we could probably have time to check out somewhere else.
Zeus wants to go to the bathhouse.
It will expedite that process.
Arbores isn't opposed to it. He could probably use a bath or a shower.
We'll say bathhouse. Let's see, what would it be? No, it would be kind of like middle class, upper class, wouldn't it? So it'd be either be in the Narrows or the Fountains. Which one do you guys want to go to?
Go to the Fountains because it'll be slightly more upper class.
Okay, so it's a more upper class establishment.
Yeah. Maybe we can find like I don't know, some slightly shady assassin for hire or something.
So you guys walk up to the establishment, and you see two sets of stairs going up on either side with a door at the top of each of them.
It's very dark.
Very dark establishment.
Yeah. We'll say
it's like foggy
it's starting to get nighttime at this point too. Like you guys been going around the city all day. So there's door either up here or down here.
Is dark vision not working here?
Yeah.
Oh, does it not?
Is that? I think you might still have the same settings from.
Oh yeah, I do.
Fog, whatever. So I only see 10 feet around me.
I mean, is that so bad? I mean, it could be just really foggy in there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, Shankor came and cast fog cloud.
There you go.
He was invisible following us.
Shoo, you don't have any, but we'll give you some for right now.
So let's go in through this top door.
Is there any like symbols on the door?
Let's see. Let's see if there is a symbol on the door. I am going to look. I gotta look at my notes. All right. This there would be a symbol on the door, and it would be like a diamond with a circle in the middle of it.
like encased
Almost
in the
like
diamond?
Assassin's Creed.
So let's see if I can do it.
I mean,
via
it probably
text.
doesn't have any, any relevance to me, but
So was this? Is
So
this like the
oh
women's
crap!
side
It's
then?
that'd be no, that'd be like either side. There's no like gender. That's just the symbol that's on the door. It doesn't let me unfortunately do that. Let's see. But basically, it's like it's a diamond with a circle in the middle of it.
Kind of inscribed into it, I guess.
Yeah. But it's like it's all 2D, so the diamond is like not an actual diamond. It's just oh yeah, somebody like that.
Exactly.
I was trying to do it via text. I didn't realize I could just draw it. Yeah, of course.
Roll 20. Some of the features that it has available for us. So as we go in here, is there a like person, or is there a desk?
No. It's just here's I mean it's a diamond, but it's better than that. But that's the idea of it.
is it more humid in here?
Oh yeah, it starts to get really humid as you guys get in there. And there is a sign saying please close the door behind you and don't leave like the door open outside to inside. Yeah.
Arbores is lots of hair just like starts, poofing.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say
Beard just goes.
odds it comes off. My skin comes off in pieces. Evens it comes off all at once.
sloughs
Oh
off.
god.
Pieces.
It's like Malcolm looks over at Zeus like
and you guys get in here and it's very foggy in here, so I mean I could like take it back down to 10 feet for you guys, but I won't. But yeah, it's very like humid, and if you had glasses they'd immediately fog up because it's always so annoying when that happens. And yeah, you just see a few people lounging around, men and women. They're all totally nude and just enjoying the bathhouse and everything.
Is there any Yanti?
There are no Yanti.
Zeus is a racist, so.
Well, there's nobody currently in this pool up here. If you wanted to just be in your own pool, you little smooth skin freak.
You've never seen scales so shiny.
Well, currently they're molting, so they're not very shiny.
actually quite dull, in fact.
Hey, it's coming off. It's getting there.
And
you could
like
probably sell that.
definitely not too many people have
Exactly,
seen
that's what
a
I'm thinking.
Yuan-Ti like molting, so like every so often you'll like catch people like side eye you and stuff, and just like there's an odd interest. And then other people like, why do you bring his dog in here?
What, he needs a bath? I guess while we're here, I will give the dog a bath.
Start
You
rubbing
definitely
him
see
behind
like
the ears.
people move away from like this area in general, and they just kind of give your group
It
a
becomes
wide
very
berth.
very hairy and very scaly over in this bath out.
Yeah.
Between the dwarves, the dog, and the molten Yuan-Ti.
Yeah.
Twigs and leaves are coming out of Arbores's hair and
Is this
beard.
like the first bath he's had in forever?
Yeah.
Probably the first bath he's ever had.
If the water
Not
if the water
ever.
wasn't already salty, then the salt in Malcolm's beard would probably raise its salinity quite a bit. He just loves his ocean surfing. So what are there any shady looking folks who might look like they have connections to some kind of criminal guild, but like a higher class
I don't know
one?
how you look shady when
I
you're
know.
I don't
naked.
know.
Yeah, I
Maybe
would.
lots of tattoos or something, or
Go ahead and make a perception check. We'll say at disadvantage since it's so foggy in here.
Mhm. Let's see.
My persuasion's only
Can I
+4.
roll above? Wow, I
Or
rolled above a
perception's
4.
+5. Sorry.
Wow. Yeah, Sayas definitely doesn't see shit. He's
I don't
like,
see shit.
the skin above my eyes is molting. Fuck.
Yes, exactly.
Malcolm, you don't see much either. It's hard to see past your hairy brother, and you're just trying to like not look in his direction as his ass is pointing towards you.
You just see a
This is a very
twig like
strange
fall out
experience.
right between his cheeks.
Oh, no.
Dingleberry.
Remind me never to take the good berry that he casts.
I don't keep it prepared anyway.
Mhm.
You gotta wait for that one to brew.
Arbores, you definitely like everybody in like the center pool here is like fairly normal and everything. You guys are the only ones up at this area. Like you see some debauchery going on down there, and you see just kind of like a few people down in that one.
Zeus is finally flicking the last few bits of shed on his fingers, getting it off.
We really made a
You
mess
have
for the
to-
cleanup crew, didn't we?
well, I thought these baths would have running water, right?
I mean, it can, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also a cleaning crew that has prestidigitation, so they're fine.
True.
Really makes everything simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Literally a spell that cleans stuff up.
I should probably specify that Zeus is also still keeping this shed in case somebody does want to purchase it.
Okay.
Did you change colors? So you get the same color.
He was kind of like he was like a really dull orange hue before, and now he's more of a, I don't know, like a red kind of a hue. I don't know how to explain it. Like a,
He moved
Sand.
farther from yellow on the color wheel.
yeah.
Okay. Well, yes, Malcolm will be like, well, feels better to actually be clean. I still don't necessarily like this entire city. The whole gambling just rubs me the wrong way, especially when it's with your soul or souls of others.
I prefer not to take my life in my hands more often than necessary, and that goes double for my soul.
Hmm. Oh, I guess after tonight we can plan on looking. Well, first off, how reliable do you even think that Jimmy guy is going to be? Even will bother going back to his place?
I give it even odds that he gets picked up by whoever he's afraid of getting picked up by and never actually makes it back to us.
Mm-hmm.
I trust him
That roll
fully.
is super helpful.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether to trust him or not. I think we
Yeah.
still go back, but
Definitely. I mean, better to at least try rather than just having wasted 30 gold entirely.
all right. Well, whenever we end up leaving the bathhouse, Arbores will cast Warning Wind because he's never been able to cast it, and dry himself and everyone else off.
Nice.
So I get to use it once.
So you're saying that you want me to throw a bunch of archers at you?
That was kind of the idea why I took it, but there hasn't been really any archers. So.
Not yet, but I mean, who knows?
I mean, if we fight a bunch of Kenku assassins, then I imagine that some of them will have bows.
Most likely.
They're gonna stab me.
As we're walking by on our way out, Cho like shakes off and sprays water droplets and bits of fuzz everywhere.
And the patrons that are closest to that are like, "Ah, God, get your dog out of here!" Ah,
A waft of
they'll
wet
look at the
dogs
dog
fills the air.
and as they ask them, like, "Fucking animals."
Malcolm is kind of happy that they're able to piss off these upper class, the pompous bathhouse attendees.
So he said that there was some debauchery going on down here.
Yeah.
Do we not want to talk to any of these folks?
No.
Nope.
We're fading to black.
Zeus is welcome to, but
They got some Gabe dogs on there.
Got a little intimidated.
All right. So you guys are gonna try to find a place to long rest.
Yeah.
Where would you like to do so?
Mm,
Does the casino have a hotel?
Well,
Let's see. Might be a couple of them. I think that double up.
Are there just regular inns?
Not really. You got
everywhere at least
the
has a
Yeah,
slot
for a
machine.
fucking fragment.
yeah. I mean, you got the. I'm gonna try to get a couple other hotels going, but yeah, Hotel Barovia, and then yeah. Let's see. I think the Siren's Call might have lodging.
Arboris would
I think
probably.
it's kind of a.
They have
brothel as
like.
well.
Do they have like outdoor sleeping areas?
I would not recommend it unless you like getting your soul coin stolen.
Hmm.
Thank God it's not a hostel.
What if I
Exactly.
buried myself with mold earth?
I could see how that works out for you.
Just have your face out the or in
No,
the open.
I would have like a breathing straw.
So if you guys are not trying to stay at the hotel, then you're probably gonna have to like head out to like the Nets or Driftwood or Flotsam to get a house or like a room in the house or something.
We should probably stay at the hotel if we want.
I'm thinking so too. It's probably the safer option.
Unless it's prohibitively expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they have packages.
How much is it for per night?
Let's see. Roll me a persuasion check and a D100, and we'll talk prices.
Okay. I'll roll the D100 if someone else wants to roll the persuasion check.
Okay,
I can do persuasion in just a sec.
Just +2.
Or no, you don't want me to roll persuasion. Never mind.
Okay, I'll
Who
do
do
it
we
then.
want to roll persuasion?
I have +4.
You guys have two
Okay, yeah, let's do
charisma
it.
characters. You should be better
I
at
know.
this.
Yeah, but I don't. I put all of my proficiencies in wisdom stuff.
Hey,
that's
there you
not
go.
bad.
Hey, you guys are able to get a new person discount. We'll say that it will be a chip each for you for the night.
Great.
Oh man. Okay.
The clock went back.
Here, I know some of us didn't pay for any extra, so Shu will cover the first night,
Okay.
and that's
Thank you.
that's on top of the. Well, I guess I haven't paid any yet, but I'll
Okay.
be.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
on
you
the hook
guys.
for 2 more.
You guys come up, and it feels like the sky darkens as you get closer and closer to this place, and it has a very gothic architecture to it, and it's a rather large establishment.
Nice. Why is it so cheap?
Because it's your first night, of course.
I expect us to gamble.
There is no gambling here. You see a solitary, ghostly figure there in the hall to greet you. Hello there.
Hello.
How do you do, fine sir?
Welcome to Hotel Barovia. I see you have the new patron discount.
Yeah.
Also, as you guys, I'm guessing Shu, you're going in there too.
Mhm.
As you guys cross the threshold of the place, each time you do, the pumpkins light up, and I need intelligence saves from everybody.
Oh, great.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, great.
Oh, does that include Cho? Does Cho also
Yes,
make that?
Joe's as well.
Hey, I have
Oh my
proficiency
God.
in intelligence saves for some reason. Probably because I'm a druid, I guess. But I didn't roll good.
Nope.
All right. All
Rolled
right.
quite bad.
Things happen, and you guys see this guy in front of you.
Hmm.
What sort of room are you wishing to stay in tonight? We have the entire establishment available to you.
I mean, there's nobody else staying here. Well, if
And it's a group of 4, is it? And a couple of bestial companions.
Correct.
unless any other people show up. But yeah, 4 of us. What? I guess we just need some plain old rooms. Nothing too special.
The as you get in, you definitely feel that the manor is very drafty as well, and it almost chills you to the bone.
Hmm.
Nothing too special, you say. Interesting. Perhaps I can find something that is not too special for you. Would you care to follow me, please?
Something with heat would be fantastic.
Heat. Interesting. I think we have a room with a fireplace available. Please follow me. Take care not to go out of my sight, please. There are things that wander these halls that would not be good for your health.
God.
Please follow me.
I feel like if we make a misstep, we're going to end up in Barovia.
Again.
You guys enter this. This is another like grand hallway, and it has a pattern on the floor and a bunch of like chandeliers above.
Mm-hmm.
Right this way, please. Ah, yes. Room number 6. This should do nicely for you. It is equipped with a fireplace, and as he looks at it, like the fire springs to life. Would
Wonderful.
you all like to stay in this room, or do you require additional lodging?
Is there? Okay, there's a door there.
Is this included in the new patron discount?
Why, of course, the entire establishment is available for your patronage.
Well,
Hey
so
guys, this bed is
why
big
don't
enough for
we-
3
And
of
this is what
us.
your dude looks like that's guiding you around.
why don't 2 of us take this room and 2 of us the next one over? Is
Ah,
that
yes,
agreeable?
room number 7. That is an excellent choice. Would you like the fire on as well?
Certainly.
And it springs to life as well. There is a double bed in this room.
Do Malcolm and Arbores want to share a room?
probably be makes sense.
The Shu and I will take room number 7 then, since you guys are right there.
Yeah.
That's a big bed.
Does Benedict have a name tag? His
He would have
incorporeal
introduced
form?
himself. He
Oh,
would have
okay.
introduced himself.
Thank you for your assistance, Benedict.
Please just scream if you need any assistance.
The Drake will
I
curl
shall
up onto the chair.
come floating as quickly as possible. Enjoy your stay at Hotel Barovia. And he'll just kind of fade it out of existence.
Why do I feel like we're not going to be able to leave?
I know. Exactly what it fucking feels like.
If
I feel like we need to scream before we go out into the fucking hallway.
if Arbores knocks on the wall between our rooms, are they able to hear the knock from over there?
Yeah, they won't know that it's you knocking.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No.
Okay, all right.
I think I figured out why this place is so cheap.
Hey, you guys hear me? I'm knocking on the wall over there.
I was
Yeah, we
wondering what
heard
the
you.
fuck
And
that
then
was.
when you go over there, to say that you're knocking on the wall, Malcolm will go ahead and knock on the wall. So if it's not you, it's who is it?
we should
All
Say, we'll
right.
do the
we
old.
should discuss an emergency signal.
Mm-hmm.
Shrieking in agony.
A more
Shrieking in agony is the call for Benedict.
a more subtle
Oh,
signal.
that was screaming. It's very different.
Oh, they are different. Sorry.
How about we yell, "We'd like to check out," if we have a problem.
I love that you guys are getting the references too. Yeah.
Mhm.
I have no clue.
Okay.
Hotel California.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, should I ask for champagne?
They haven't
gonna
had
be
that
dancing
vintage
later?
here since
1969.
Exactly. All right. Well, with that, before we take a long rest, how about we get our MVPs and all that taken care of, and we'll close down the session tonight and see if you guys survive the night at Hotel Barovia.
Oh, fucking awesome.
All right. So, Zayas, who would be your picks?
Oh man, I don't. We didn't really have.
There wasn't really much there wasn't any combat, I don't think.
Mhm.
No, but for RP, I'm gonna go with
Arbores punched himself in the face.
That's
He,
true.
he almost
Dude,
crit his
I'm
own
so
face.
torn. I'm so torn between Arboris and Shu.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give Arboris combat because he punched himself in the face.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give Shu RP
Nice. Okay.
for the dog shedding and everything. That's awesome. And then as far as exploration, I'm trying to think. Didn't Malcolm initiate contact at both of the tradesmen's?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give it to Malcolm then.
Awesome. Arboris, who would be your 3?
I am of the opinion that everyone did an excellent job on everything.
All right. Shu, who would be your 3?
I mean, since there wasn't really any combat, I'll just, if I can, split that up between everyone.
Okay.
For roleplay, I think Zayas, because I thought the whole like skin shedding thing was pretty cool. And then for exploration, I think Malcolm, because I think
Nice.
he also initiated contact with the patrol at the very beginning.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, indirectly.
Yeah.
He failed on his
small
stealth.
enough to
He
hide
explored
behind
his
a
way
bush.
right into a bush.
All right, Malcolm, who would be your 3?
For roleplay, going to be Zayas for shedding skin.
Okay.
For combat, yeah, like split up between everyone.
Okay.
And then for exploration, I'm going to give it to Shu for I've taken some point on talking about like what we're
Where
looking
to go
for
and
and
everything,
where
yeah.
to go and everything. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that was a super fun session, guys.
Yeah, that I think that's the most fun I've had in a fully RP session. In fact,
Right on.
that may have been the only fully RP session I've ever played in.
Nice. It's fun just making you guys be like, okay, what's he gonna do next to us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how there's so many ways that this could go terribly.
I know exactly.
And we might have walked into one of them.
Who
I was
knows?
thinking like,
At one
maybe
point
we
or another.
shouldn't go to one of the places that Richie, it was Richie, yeah, who suggested it. Like, I feel like that's a bad idea.
We're gonna like
but,
walk back out into that hallway, and that fucking dragon's gonna be there.
What were you gonna say, Fable?
Oh, it as a player, not necessarily as a character, I considered just like attacking something at some point, but I didn't end up doing that.
I mean, it probably would have gone poorly for you because this city has a lot of things that are way more powerful than you guys. So I'm enjoying that you guys decided to go with the RP route.
Me too.
Hey, we
You're-
wanted a flashback to the first campaign, right?
Right. I mean, like, this is still way better than Barovia itself, right?
Yeah, here
As far
everything's
as we
just sort of
know, so far.
incidentally trying to kill us. It's like in Barovia, everything's trying to kill us personally.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. Great session, guys. I look forward to 2 weeks from now to continue this
Yeah.
arc. I'm so glad that Fabled finally knows it's his backstory arc. I didn't realize that wasn't clear.
Yeah, I had no idea.
That's really funny. I was like, it is kind of strange that it's a bunch of Kenku that are kidnapping him and everything. And Snikt
And I
is
even threw
cranky.
like a Kenku at you guys at the circus and everything too. Like that
Trying
was
to-
the guy that was pickpocketing you guys as a
Oh,
Kenku, and I was hoping that I was hoping that things would happen to the fact like he would get caught somehow and he'd like give you at least somewhere to start when you got here, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
it didn't quite work out like that because oh well.
Yeah, I thought that
Everything went to pot before that.
I thought the
Yeah.
giant had stolen him for some reason. The giant lady who rode the rock.
Yeah.
That was
Oh yeah.
All right, you
Alright.
guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Thanks for the session,
Yeah, of course.
and see you guys next week.
interesting. Well, I learned something new that apparently I didn't realize before. Cool. Alrighty. Thanks for watching or listening. If you made it this far, you will have heard my thanks. Otherwise, you won't. And, that's on you. Have a good one. Goodbye.